you ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon. Welcome to the Roundtable, everybody. My name is Robert Bannon. You're listening to us all around the world right here on the incredibly wonderful, fabulous, magical, all of those things, YouTube and Facebook. How's it all going? I'm Robert Bannon. You've made it to the Roundtable. It's Thursday night. It's almost 1,000 episodes. We were here 1,000 times, April 2nd. So I'm so excited to be able to be here with you all. And the wonderful, incredible, magical Engelbert Humperdinck is here to celebrate the Valentine's Day of it all. Do you like it? Do you like it? Thank you. Do you like it? Do you like it? Hello, everybody. My husband is here. He says, hello, everybody. Maurice is loving the red hearts. Hello, Robert, Darius, and everybody. Welcome to our new member of the show, Kate Camerata 7363. She became a new member of YouTube, and I will tell you about that in a minute. I didn't even know it was something. No idea. But we're here, and we're here. And we're going to have a good old time tonight. I hope people are out here and going to watch. I know that people are here somewhere. And let's do, hello, David. See, David's here. Hello, hello. Good to see you, David. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you're here and joining us at the show. So we're going to have a good time tonight. We got a lot to talk about. And I have a special, my mom is here. Hello, Mom. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Eve. And it's time for a party here at the round table. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here's my hot take question for you all in honor of the Valentine Day. It's smoking. So my question to you is, who or what is your Valentine? Who or what is your Valentine? Because, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be yourself. It could be a pint of Ben & Jerry's. It could be a brand new pocketbook. I don't care. It could be a new episode of Drinking on Apple TV. What or who is your Valentine this year? Tell me. And I'm so grateful to be here. Hi, I'm Fran. I know y'all are going to be together tonight watching the show. And Aunt Mary and Uncle John are there as well. And we're going to talk about my grandmother in a moment because this show is dedicated to her in the Engelbert Humperdinck of it all. And we tell Engelbert about my grandmother, Virginia. While we're talking about it, I'm like, why don't I just tell you? So my grandmother, well, let's do things differently this year, today for this show. Let's do my favorite thing first. Are you ready? Let's switch it up. Let's do it a little different. Okay? Is that good for you? All right, let's do it. What is my favorite thing? Where's the button? Oh, here it is. You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! So, hello, everybody. Hello, Alyssa. Hey, girl. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day weekend. Christine, greetings, Robert, and the Roundtablers. It's a Valentine's Day special show with the legendary crooner Engelbert Humperdinck. Every day I wake up, then I start to... Yes, that's my jam. So, when I was a kid, one day I was at my grandmother's house. Here she is. Let me show you a picture of her. So Verge is right here. So my grandma Verge and me I was at her house and she had a record player and it was next to the TV. It was like a wooden TV, like a regular old TV, and the outline of the TV was wooden, and next to it was this radio, and there was a record player, and she pulled out her records for me one day. And one of the records that struck me was my apologies, the Last Waltz album, right? So that's the first time I ever heard Engelbert Humperdinck was the Last Waltz album, and the song, the last waltz with you, two lonely people together. Hey, how you doing? Thanks, Uncle John and Aunt Mary. So we're going to talk about A in a minute too. So I hear the Last Waltz, and I loved it because whenever my grandmother loved it, she loved Johnny Mathis, if she loved Frank Sinatra, if she loved Tony Bennett, if she loved whoever she loved, I loved him. So we went and saw Engelbert at the State Theater in New Brunswick because she loved him, and then I ended up loving him and listening to all of his music. So I got to see him a couple times, once with Adrian, and the fact that Engelbert is here is so amazing. He's turning 90 this year. He's still on tour. He's coming to Detroit, and we'll find out all about his incredible career and all of his Please Release Me, Let Me Go. And then we were talking about the song After the Loving, which I think is such a creepy song. So creepy. Is he talking about what I think? So anyway, Quando, all of that stuff. We'll talk all about that with Engelbert, who apparently the song "Every day I wake up, then I start to break up, lonely as a man without love" went viral on TikTok, and we talk about that as well. So Engelbert Humperdinck is here. What better Valentine's Day moment than the Humperdinck himself? He also sang "Lesbian Seagull" for the Beavis and Butthead movie. When I brought it up, he did not seem enthralled with that, but you'll hear all about it. My favorite thing, besides my grandmother and this record, is that we got a record player for Darius got a record player for his birthday from my brother. And it's kind of like that, and it's got its own speaker, and we have loved it. It's been super duper fun. He has his grandma's records, and it's so fun to buy new records because it's very trendy. So like I got him the Josh Groban Gems album. And then A and John got him the Pentatonics Christmas in the City. And and he had some, like he had Sam Smith. So it's been fun to go back to records. My favorite thing is the record player. I think the record player has come back, has made a big return. I am here for the record. You can't play it in your car, but it is fun. And I love the record player. While we're talking, don't forget who's your Valentine. So my favorite thing this week is the record player in the house. So I love it. I think it's fun. My mom has saved all her records as well, so that's cool. And so get yourself a record player if you have the chance to. Here's my week in review while we're here chatting away together, my old friends. Here is a little bit of what happened my week. So it was the Super Bowl on Sunday, as you know, and it was the Super Bowl, and I had a good time here. We were not very unhealthy. My husband cooked. He made this turkey and Brussels sprouts. There's his feet. If you want to see the feet without socks, you're gonna have to pay $49.99 on OnlyFans. He's gonna kill me for that picture. I didn't realize that their feet were there until just now. Look, he's got the cutest feet, and he made a delicious turkey. He went to bed. I watched the Super Bowl. I did. I watched the Super Bowl. And I had a good time. And I don't know anything about football, but I loved the game. And I guess. And I loved the Bad Bunny. Okay. I loved it. And I love Gaga. And I love Ricky. Everyone loves Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin does not age. And I thought it was super fun. And I was dancing, and we had a hootenanny of a time, me and Diamond. And kudos for keeping the surprise about Ricky Martin and Lady Gaga. And God bless America, all of the Americas, from north, south, east, and west. And I think he made his point in the most kind and polite way that we'd all should be together. Shut up. Right after he compliments me, I gotta show his feet. It was a great birthday gift. It's a really fun piece for your house if you're looking for something unique to give somebody, the record player. So Ricky Martin comes out, scream. Lady Gaga, scream. Bad Bunny, scream. Gay dreams everywhere. Just gays screaming everywhere around the world. I had a great time. Super fun. Also, around my school, shout out to Planet Fitness and the Lions and the Michigan Milk people. I don't know what they're called. They donated a gym to Detroit Lions Academy. Here is me and Rory, the mascot for the Lions. And I love Rory. That's my dog. And we have spent a lot of years, these past 2 years together, a lot of events. So Planet Fitness donated a gym to my school, and it looks like a Planet Fitness. Like, they even has the Planet Fitness garbage can. And they painted the murals of the lions on the wall with all the Planet Fitness equipment. And I was very moved by the fact that they would bring the purple equipment. Look at that. They did Ford Field on the wall, and they cut the ribbon. And what a fabulous, special thing for our students to be able to use a weight room, to be able to have that equipment. Shout out to Planet Fitness for donating that to our school. And it's stuff like that that makes such a huge, gigantic difference in the world. And I'm so grateful that they did that. So it's this cool place to work because you get to work with incredible people like that. The owner of the Lions is Sheila Hamp and her husband, and the Michigan Milk people, and the Planet Fitness. Shout out to all of them. So cool. I'm going to go there myself and maybe work out. Any lunk alarm. I don't know what that. Like the lunk, like the. I haven't had a Planet Fitness membership since COVID. So I don't even remember. That's so funny, but I know you could go to Planet Fitness for like $10, right? $20. I got rid of my Planet Fitness. It's a little messy at the Planet Fitness. Let's be real, okay? I just complimented them, but there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on at the Planet Fitness. That's just side note. Have you been doing this AI challenge on social media where like people put their cartoons of themselves? Like this was me. Like it firstly, I wish I looked this young. Me teaching, me podcasting, and that's New York, but that's Michigan on the cup is what they told me. And then this is me singing, which apparently I look like Zac Efron from 20 years ago before the plastic surgery. So I did Darius working at the bank. And Darius is this is a he's a skinnier than this guy, but that's good. That's cute. I like it. That's good. And then me and Darius together on our we celebrated another 4 years together this weekend, and we didn't do like a big hoopla. We had a little lunch, and we were together and reminisce and all of those fun things together. So definitely a special week in our life. We met. Uh, does not look like me. Does not. If you drop a weight or take your shirt off, they ring a loud siren, the lunk alarm. Well, I hope I don't drop a weight and there's not a shot in hell I'm taking my shirt off. Maybe when I did Rent, which we'll talk about in a minute, but not now. Mm-mm. That's for my if you gotta pay $50 to see his feet, you better take out $100 bill to see me with my shirt off. So, it was definitely that trend is fun, but now I read like they're stealing your identity and all this. Look, America, I don't know. The world is crazy, so we're just doing do whatever makes you happy. And if that means putting yourself in this cartoon on ChatGPT, that's fine. If you hate it because it's killing the environment, I get that too. I understand. I totally get it. Make yourself happy. Is what I say. Speaking of rent, and this week, let's talk about my shameless plug. That was a transition to plug. Let's plug.
Cause I'm shameless.
So, the Roundtable is on every single day over on the Broadway Podcast Network, iHeart, and Spotify, and YouTube and social media. And it's also on Broadway World every Friday. Tomorrow on Broadway World, a very special chat with a really nice guy, like a really, really sweet and fascinating guy, the music director of Rent when it was off Broadway and on Broadway, the incredibly talented Tim Wheel. Neil Patrick Harris wrote the forward. Jen Ashley Tepper wrote the forward as well. The story is called Making Rent. It's the story behind the music that changed Broadway. He was there. He met Jonathan Larson on a whim and ended up being a part of it off Broadway. And then it became the juggernaut that it was. And he took it all the way. He arranged those harmonies, he arranged the orchestrations. And I got to tell him how much Rent meant to me. I was Roger. I auditioned for Rent when I was 18. I had a bad audition. I changed my major in school. I went to become a teacher. I gave up singing for 15 years. And when I was 32, 10 years ago, I auditioned to be in Rent again to be Mark. They said that they had cast Mark and would I take another role? And no worries, Amy Anderson. How you doing, girl? Welcome, welcome to the party. You did not miss Engelbert Humperdinck. So when I went to do it, they said, "Will you take another role?" And I said, "Yes, I'll be Squeegee Man or some ensemble part." I didn't think that they want me to be Roger. And they booked me as Roger, and I had to face the idea that I had bailed and botched that audition. So I got to tell him my story. And this is me as Roger. I was jacked up back then. I was, there's the Mark in me. And this was me. See, shirt off, biceps, skinny, skinny, skinny. Oh my God, what happened to that? And we had such a good time doing that show for those months. And I was a rock star. That was a rock star moment. I always think of the beautiful Kat Tierney. We lost Kat Tierney, who was there. She is with me. We did the show together, and she was such a special light in person. So I always have a special place in my heart for Rent. Rent is when I came out. Rent is when I discovered who I was, and Rent is such an important part of my journey. So it was so great to talk to him and to be able to know Adam or Wilson and all the people that were a part of that show now is so full circle to me. Hi, Tita. Hi, sister. How you doing? I miss you so, so much. So much. Adrian says, I remember running lines in your apartment in the kitchen for Rent. We ran lines together in my Roach apartment. My Lord. and helped me through it. And A Saint, I don't know how many times you came and saw the show. Do I have a license for those? I turn those guns in, baby. I turn those guns in for a slice of pizza and a husband and a nap. But I wasn't. Ooh, I went to the doctor after rent, and the doctor said to me, "Eat a cheeseburger. You're too skinny." I was such a chubby kid. I never had anybody say that to me. I'm gonna get back. Thanks to Planet Fitness, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get these guns. I'm gonna be like, take that. I'm the Rock. Somebody get me some steroids. Ow. I'm joking. So we'll have that. Cat Daddy say, I would want to be cast as an ensemble who sings, will I lose my dignity? Will somebody care? That would be my dream. That is such a good, that part of the song makes me cry because the Roger part comes in eventually. And that show is so important to the queer community, people living with HIV, people who are outcasts, people who have grown up in a certain type of way, even though they should pay the rent. I mean, in reality. I don't think Benny's wrong for asking them to pay their rent. I should have asked him that. But it is that, will someone care? What's funny is Darius can sing the whole song, soundtrack. I did the show. I don't remember the words no more. I could do one song, Glory, because I had a really lot of practice. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you join me. Secondly, I had no idea that there is a membership on YouTube to this show. And apparently there's a VIP membership to being a part of the Roundtable that I have never, ever seen. So if you're watching me right now on YouTube, do not feel pressure to do this, but apparently you can be a VIP member and you'll get messages from me and videos, which I've never sent because I didn't know it was a thing. So the other day I was playing around trying to figure out some new things for the new year as we come up to 1,000 shows. And I had lost 5 episodes of the show here on StreamYard because I did 5 interviews. And StreamYard has changed things to having these reusable studios. So it used to be that I would put Engelbert Humperdinck, I would do the recording, I would hit end record, and then the video would go to saved. So I would delete it. Delete the studio, the video was saved. Now that they're reusable, if you delete the studio, they all go away. No one told me that. I just sent them the nastiest email back. They said, I'll give you a month free of StreamYard. I want to choke the people who own this platform that you're watching right now. I'm saying it to you all right now. You aggravated me, not because I can't get 5 more interviews, but because I do these. It takes so much time to get the guests, schedule the guests, do the interview, edit the interview, do all of this. Now I got to go back and say it out of 1,000 interviews, it's never happened until they change the platform. So they told me they can't find it. It's gone. Like the interviews are gone. See, one of them is with Adrian. Adrian talked to Hannah Cruz for BroadwayWorld. The interview is gone. Next week's interview that is supposed to be with Jacqueline Carr is gone. She's a legendary gospel artist who's won Grammy Awards. It's gone. So I have this fight going on with StreamYard, and I'm playing around on YouTube, and I see that there are people who are members of the Roundtable, and they've been paying me. And I was wondering why I was getting money from YouTube, but I thought it was for views, which it's also a way you could make money here on YouTube. Not a lot. Maybe we make $100 a month. It costs more to do the show than I make. So long story short, hi to Kate Camerata 7363, who is the newest member of the VIP Roundtablers. No idea. And shout out to Peggy O'Brien, who is my friend, who is somebody that I know personally for being a Roundtable VIP. And Michael Damian, like legendary soap star, who has been here on this show, is a VIP Roundtabler here. Margaret, also a 2 months ago VIP Roundtabler. And Gina, I don't even know Gina or Kate. But 5 months ago, Gina wanted to become a VIP Roundtabler. So if you are watching this and you want to be a member of the VIP Roundtabler, would you like to introduce yourself to the Roundtable? Hers, as Adrian says, is $4.99 a month. What do you get for that? I don't know. I have no clue. Apparently, you're going to get shorts and reels and videos from me, and I guess I better do that. So if you want to join... The paying members want the Darius feet pics. Maybe there's a $59 a month and you get a picture of Darius's feet. Who knows? You could join and be a member. Just click it, right? See, Darius said VIP Roundtable or what? Welcome. Thank you all for my people who are apparently watching that. Every day there's episodes up and people watch it, and there was more than the people watching us right now. So there are people that watch us around the world. With our numbers are up 275% already this year. So people are watching us, maybe not live right now, but they're watching us. So thank you for watching us. And the support, the $5 you give goes to pay for this platform or another platform, the new platform for this show, because these people and whatever's to come for the roundtable. So I hope you join me and be a VIP. I'm going to give you something for it, and we're going to work on merch. Amazon told me I can't sell merch on Amazon, but I'm going to work on merch because I want shameless shirts, and I think that's funny. And I think we got to do stuff with all of this. So please, 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 please come on down. And we're going to get some merch. This is why I love the Cat Daddies. Darius says the Cat Zaddies are so funny. And they say, if you make merch, I will literally wear it to attend Broadway shows and walk around in the theater. You got it. You're going to be my street team. Cat Daddy's going to be wearing my stuff all around New York City. So we're going to make some fun merch this year. We have a lot of goals for it. We got sponsorship goals and a lot of things for the roundtable as we reach 1,000 episodes. So stick around see what we've got. And maybe we won't be on StreamYard anymore. I don't know. I got to figure it out because I'm so livid. And I don't get very angry often. So that's it. Let me keep on moving on. I didn't know that people paid for this. I'm sorry. I had no idea it was a thing. Here's my Detroit moment that has a little bit to do Engelbert.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. What up, though?
Hi, David. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too as well. Me and Darius went to a baby shower a couple weeks ago. And that's the idea for the Engelbert show came about because there's a place in Detroit called Andiamo's Showroom, which it is an Italian restaurant that looks like this. Okay. And it is a regular Italian restaurant. The food was really good. It's got a dining room. People go there and they eat. So they have a banquet hall. That's 4 banquet halls in a row. So what they do there, Marie's going to love this. They take the walls down of the 4 banquet halls and they fill it up with tables and they put on concerts, like real concerts, like comedians like Andrew Dice Clay to Julio Iglesias Jr. to Engelbert Humperdinck. They fit 900 people. And they build a stage with lights and everything. Like this is a rock concert they had. And this is it from the side. Like there's the banquet hall, the ceiling where you'd have a wedding. And this goes all the way back. They put tables out. 800 people fit in here. And Engelbert is going to be there in March, which is what we're going to talk about. So look at Detroit. Imagine you own a banquet hall. You have to be a special nut, okay, to say, okay, I own a banquet hall. And on certain days when I don't have events, I am going to put on concerts, build a stage, put in lights. Wow, that's a lot of work. So I met the lovely manager and I was just talking to her and she didn't get what we do because I don't know how to explain what this show is. But I reached out to Engelbert's people right after that. And Engelbert agreed to come on the show. So if it wasn't for Andiamo Showroom, we wouldn't be able to do the show. So hey, Andiamo Showroom people, if you're in the Detroit area, check it out. Go there, eat dinner, buy a ticket. They have a whole bunch of great shows coming up. The Temptations are going to be there, and they're doing like a Celine Dion impersonator night. They do an Elvis night. They do all sorts of stuff, plus incredible acts, national touring acts that are right here in Warren, Michigan, which is just outside of Detroit. So cool. Yes, Christine has given me, and I have my roundtable mug and coasters, and I love them. Maybe we got to sell them. That's maybe the next thing. Maybe that's the next thing. I love them, Christine, so much. And yes, Marie, I thought of you because that would be your spot. Like you would go there, you'd eat there, and also you would be an amazing manager of a place like that, booking talent. So good. Lastly, before we go, we did a weekend review. We did a shameless plug. We did a favorite thing. We did a Detroit moment. My hey friend, hey. There's 2 of them. Two important people. One very, very important. And well, they're both important. Here.
I'll be there for you. How you doing?
Yes, Christine did give me a Christmas ornament too. It hangs up on our banister of all of our personal Christmas ornaments every year. It's very special. I love it very much. So the first one is our friend Kelsey Watts. Kelsey Watts came to my show and sang a Christmas song at 54 Below this year. Her voice is killer. And she just left 6, and she just announced, I just texted her. She just announced this other day that Kelsey Watts is gonna be Satine in Moulin Rouge in March. So Kelsey Watts, from The Voice and her amazing singles and all the work that she does, steps into Satine and Diamonds Are Forever. She will be coming down from the ceiling starting in March. I can't wait. I hope I get to New York and get to see her because I love her. She's a sweetheart and she's going to crush that role. Crush it. Crush it. I'm so happy for her. Secondly, a very, very special happy birthday to Roundtable correspondent. Hold on. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Roundtable things. Do you mind introducing yourself to the Roundtablers? There's VIP Roundtablers too. Do you mind introducing yourself to the Roundtablers? Well, her name is Adrienne Garzillo, and it was her birthday this week. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Do you mind introducing yourself to the Roundtablers, Adrienne Garzillo? Happy birthday to you. Here we are at my wedding, just giving, pose, girl. Work, clap, 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 clap. And so much fun. I wish you the very, very, very happiest of birthdays to you, Adrienne. I hope it's the best year yet, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for all you do for us here at the Roundtable and all of the amazing work and support you've given me through the years. I love you much. Thank you. And so, Cat Daddy say, I might have already bought my ticket for Kelsey Watts at the box office on my way home from work today. You know you did. You know it. Come on, daddies. Yes. Happy birthday to Adrienne. Happy birthday to Adrienne. And a happy birthday to Adrienne. So happy birthday to you, Adrienne. And while we're here, I'm going to answer your question, which was, what is Valentine's? Happy birthday to A. And Adrienne says, thank you. Love you and Darius. Thank you, everybody. It's special A birthday for the Roundtable moment. So what are people's Valentines? Who are what? Cat Daddy say, my Valentines are my cat and Jordan Fisher, and I guess also my Jordan Fisher, who's coming to the Little Shop of Horror. Jordan Fisher. He's such a little guy. He's a sweet guy. He did a Dear Evan Hansen reunion. It's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel, which you can be a VIP Roundtabler. And he is interviewed with the cast at that time of Dear Evan Hansen. He's such a good person. I love him. He's good people. That's funny. Adrienne says, hot topic. My forever Valentine is my fabulous husband, John, and my little Valentine, well, not so little, is my dog, Chewy. Oh, and I can't forget Pedro Pascal. Very similar to the Cat Daddies, where his is Jordan Fisher and the cat and her husband. Adrienne's is the dog, Pedro Pascal, which I don't get. But that's besides the point. God bless you. And speaking of bad money, and John. So that's so cute. And what else do we have here? We have Christine. I will have to say right now, my sweet dear 11-year-old Max is my Valentine. I love him so. He had a rough 2 weeks of health visiting the vets for treatments and is improving. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy he's improving. That's wonderful, wonderful news. Thank you for sharing that. And happy Valentine's Day to the little guy. And we have a happy belated birthday to Adrienne. And did I miss anybody else's Valentine? I know the one I missed, which I'll save for last. And I think that's all I got from you, you all little stinkers. Don't want to share. Alyssa says, currently making 18 toddler daycare Valentines and 8 teacher gifts, ready for it to be over Valentine's Day. Darius made my kids goodie bags for me to give tomorrow at school. So, and my principal gave us Valentine's Day a red flashlight and a bag of candy, which I loved so much. Really, really loved. It was so cute and sweet, and I ate a lot of the candy. Oh, Brett, don't judge me. My husband's Valentine's Day was my sweet hubs is my Valentine forever. That's my baby. And the answer to my question is my Valentine is, of course. Was there even a doubt in anybody's mind? Where'd the picture go? What? Hold on. Don't go anywhere, people. I don't know what happened to. Where's my cute little? I'm gonna send it to myself. You in a rush? Where are you going? You're not going nowhere. Engelbert Humperdinck made it. You can make it. So hold on. So of course, people. I've been very, very lucky and so gratefully blessed that this year I was married to my love of my life, my man, and I'm so grateful that he is my Valentine today and always. We'll be celebrating tomorrow night. We're going out to see um, the dude who was here like last week. What's his name? That's how much I paid attention. He's so good though. I really love him. I love him. Uh, Oh God, why can't I remember his name? It don't matter, but I'll tell you about it next week. My husband, happy Valentine's Day to my love. He is so incredibly beautiful. He's so handsome. And I'm so very lucky. It makes every day Valentine's Day up here in this little house in Detroit. So I'm so grateful for you, Mr. Darius Bannon. The greatest gift ever is being your husband. And I'm so grateful. What? Don't do that. Not about him. Not that's not what I meant. That I didn't pay attention to him. I don't pay attention. My brain. I don't. I'm. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. He's incredible, Mateo Lane. I love a Mateo Lane. That's um. So I got him Josh Groban tickets for. We're gonna go see Josh Groban too. Um, Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, you like this little cute picture? I'm gonna save it for my Valentine's Day little posty post on Saturday. Speaking of Valentine's Day, a lot of babies. I think there were some Valentine's Day dates that ended with Engelbert Humperdinck. Sometimes it might have like actually physically Engelbert Humperdinck, and sometimes at a concert, and sometimes people listen to Engelbert Humperdinck. He's a romantic man with romantic music. He turns 90. He's been famous for 70 years almost, and he's still touring. He's going to Australia and New Zealand. And I'm so grateful and excited to be able to welcome the legend, the man, the one and only incredible Engelbert Humperdinck to the round table. Are you ready? I have to say, when I was 12 years old, my grandmother, Vincenza Demeglio, God bless her, we lost her this year. She took out an album, the Last Waltz album, and put it
Yeah.
on the record player. And this little kid who wanted to sing heard those first notes of that song. And I have been a fan ever since. I have seen you in the State Theater in New Jersey, at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in New Jersey. I have seen you in New York. I'm going to see you here in Michigan. I am so honored and grateful to
You're
spend
welcome.
time with you, Mr. Humperdinck.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's going to be a great year for me because we're calling this tour the Celebration Tour. As you know, it's my big year.
It is.
9-0.
9-0. Engelbert Humperdinck turns 90. How do you feel?
I don't feel any different like back in the old days, you know.
And if you see videos of you singing, you sound incredible. The songs are in the original key. Your band is incredible. Every high note is there. The tuxedo still fits. It has to be a blast to be on the road.
You know what? I consider myself have been blessed, you know, and no face work, no nothing, and no. The only thing that's different is my hair because it's dyed, and I've been dyeing that since I was 25 years old, you know, because I was premature gray, you know, when I was 25, I became premature gray. My father was the same, you know, so, but he didn't color his hair. He wasn't in show business.
It says in one of the bios about you that you were a shy kid. I can't picture Engelbert Humperdinck being a shy kid. I picture you being the superstar that you are. Were you a shy kid growing
No,
up?
I was a very, very shy kid. Yeah, I was very shy. I may have said before, you know, when I was a little kid, and my father used to come and say, "Come and sing for my guests," and I said, "Well, I'll sing if I can sing behind the curtain or under the table." Or I was just a little boy, you know, and I would sing behind the curtain, you know.
Incredible. And then when Release Me came out and you went number one in, I don't, 20 something countries and your life exploded. It was the time of the British invasion. The Beatles, the Stones, and Engelbert took over the charts around the world. What
Yeah.
was it like to be a young person with that much fame?
I couldn't believe it. You know, you had it's called being in the right place at the right time, and you know, when Release Me, I recorded Release Me. It stood on, it was on the shelf for about 3 months, and it didn't move. And then all of a sudden, my manager says, "Oh, you're going to be playing the London Palladium on Sunday, and it's a big TV show, and the whole of England just kind of watches it, you know, because it's so famous." And as soon as I did that particular show, the very next day, it just went off the shelf, 80,000, 90,000 a day. And those kind of sales don't exist in today's market, you know. And of course, it was the Guinness Book of Record because it stopped the Beatles from having the 13th number one. And this person came from nowhere to where I am today.
And the rest is history. 150 million albums. So
Oh, yeah.
you talk about things that will never happen again. Something like that is never.
Yeah, thank you.
When you put together your show, you're going on the road, the
Yeah.
celebration, your 90th year, you have an incredible catalog of music. Plus, you do some iconic covers. You throw songs in that we may not expect you to see. I've seen you sing Foreigner. I've seen you sing a rock song. I've seen you cover these incredible music. How do you pick the songs we get to see you in concert?
Well, the songs that I do in concert, most of the standards that I've recorded over the years, they've all been tried and tested around the world. You know, the people, these are songs they want to hear. You know, I mean, I have recorded a whole bunch of albums, and trying to pick the bones out of each one, the best ones, is a very difficult matter. And I'm still doing it to this day, you know, because I'm starting my tour very soon, and I'm still contemplating on which songs to put from which album, you know. But at the meantime, you know, I've got a big tour coming up now. We're going to start off in Australia and Canada, and it says here Canada, around Las Vegas, Taipei, Manila, Singapore, and
Everywhere.
you know, and all these, and various other places, the United States, and then Europe. We're going to go over to Europe this year, and do places like Germany and the Netherlands, and which are not on the calendar yet, but they will be.
They're
You
coming.
know, but I'm excited. I want to do this big tour. I'm ready for it, and my pipes are up, and you know.
They sure are. Engelbert.com is where the tour dates are open and available right now. If you're in the Detroit area like I am, I moved from Jersey to Detroit. So if you're going to be at Andiamo showroom, I'm going to be there this coming
Yeah.
March, March 27th. So don't miss it. We got shows in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, California, and then, of course, Vegas out there at the Westgate. You've been with the Westgate. You've been playing in that room before it was the Westgate.
Oh yeah, right after Elvis passed, I went into that big room, and I also stayed in his suite, and it was quite remarkable because I knew him, and it was a wonderful feeling to know that I was in the same place as what he was, you know.
Absolutely. You know, when I look at your songs, I know the standards that you sing. Every day I wake up, all those songs, and after the
You know that
Lovin',
man without love, the man
that
without love. Do you know how many times that what's it called, that thing that what's it called when it's after after it was on the show Moon Knight, it's had about 250 million what they call it,
viral like views, and it's gone
yeah,
viral. It's a viral moment.
yeah.
What is it about that song, the hook, firstly, it is so catchy. Your
Yeah.
voice is so good on it. If you hear that song, you'll be singing it from now till St. Patrick's Day.
I know, but and you know the funny thing is, a lot of young people, the young people have watched that show, and I was getting new faces in my audience as young people, and because they were coming to see what an Engelbert Humperdinck was all about. They liked the song, and I owe it to them for all those many views that it's had, you know,
It's
and
such a
I'm very excited about that.
I'm sure you'll be singing.
And I keep it in my show. It's a big hit in my show now. You know, put it in a prime spot.
You'll be singing that. He'll be singing Release Me. He'll be singing Last Waltz. You'll be singing all of the hits. I have a favorite that I didn't talk about. I want to show you I'm a real fan. I have a favorite Engelbert song.
Okay, what is that?
My favorite Engelbert song is More Than a Ripple, Less Than a Splash, the Air to a Long Line of Glory. That's my song.
Yeah, you know, that was the number one.
Mm-hmm.
That was the number one. As a matter of fact, the producer of that particular album was also the producer of After the Lovin'. You know, After Lovin' came first, Moment in Time came second, and I was with him a couple of days ago, and he brought me another song, and he said let's do what we did before. He said, so I said, well, perhaps we might be able to do that. The song is fantastic. It's going to be a great song. We're going to record it.
If you two are working again on a song, that's A+, top notch right there, because the work, the history is in the history books for real. You have reinvented yourself like through the years. So when you came out with Release Me, you were young, and then in the 70s, you kept coming out with #1 hits and more hits and more hits. How important is that you go with it? You were always Engelbert, but the music evolves, you evolve, and you keep going.
Yeah. Well, I've got a new album coming up with Cleopatra, which is a kind of an unusual album. And I've taken songs from the 80s of the big bands, and I've taken best songs, people from Aerosmith and Kiss and Cars and all these people. And I put this album together, and Cleopatra recorded it, you know, with me, Cleopatra Records. And that's about to be released anytime now. It's just being finalized, and it's taken me 2 years to make that.
I can't wait, because if you look on YouTube or videos, you were singing Faithfully last year in concert.
That's
by
right.
Journey.
I kept it in my show as well, because it did so well. You know, I put the other song in. I put another song called Drive from Cars, and you know, it was a little too heavy for my audiences, you know, but it's still a great song. I love that song. And so we're putting other songs in from that particular album this year. But I think I'll keep Faithfully in, because it really went well.
Your voice. How do you take care of it? When did you realize you had that the voice is incredible.
You know, the funny thing is, as much as I've been singing, I used to have more of a vibrato. And as you get older, your vibrato gets slower. Well, I don't know what happened, but my vibrato never changed, and it's lessened actually, and it's more commercial. It's a more commercial sound at this point in time, and I'm happy about that too. God has been good to me.
Thank God. We need it. We need the music. I know you must meet people. I know that people are super fans. You have people who have come to hundreds of your concerts, travel to see you. What's it like when you leave a venue or you're in a hotel or airport and someone tells you what your music means to them? They remember the moment they heard it and the memories and the love that the music has given them.
Well, the great part about it, you know, you talk about songs like This Moment in Time and After the Lovin', and you know, people have played it. They probably met during one of my songs, and like After the Lovin', they get engaged to that song. They get engaged to getting married to it. They dance at their wedding on my songs, and and even the Last Waltz has been played, you know, all over the world as the last song in a dance hall, and that's how people meet, you know, from that particular song.
The Last Waltz. I wonder, should I go or should I stay? That is another classics. I'm going to be more crass than you were. There are babies out here that were born to Engelbert Humperdinck music. That's what's there's a whole nation of Engelbert babies out here that were born to your music.
Yeah. Yes, so.
So you growing up, I think of you as your UK roots, but you were not originally born in the United Kingdom.
No. I'm an army brat. You know, I was born in Madras in India, and for the first 10 years of my life, I was there, and it was great living in a tropical world as a baby, as a young man. and I have great memories of it. And I love to living in the tropical world at that particular age, because you get it's very exciting. It's
Yes.
exciting, the colorful world that I've lived in. And then I moved to, and then we moved back to England, and then from England I came to America, and I've been living in the United States now since for a long, long time.
Yes.
And I'm not an American citizen, but I love living here, and they've treated me very, very well, and I don't speak with an American accent, but I have been here for a long, long time. And my career now is 59 years old. And I've been coming here for 58 years.
And it's incredible. 58. We've stolen you. You're an honorary American citizen to me. You are one to us. So if people are looking for something to do, this is our special Valentine's Day episode. Everybody's Valentine's Day is around the corner. If you have a husband, wife, partner, if you're looking for something to do, you need to be streaming Engelbert Humperdinck's music and then
Thank
get
you.
tickets to go see the show. Because when you talk about a production and a show, he is the showman of a generation, and he is up there singing and dancing and doing the most incredible group. What do you travel with? You have a beautiful band, singers. It's a full-on show.
Yeah, yes, it is. Yes, it is. My band are very good. I travel everywhere with them, and I don't have to do rehearsals anymore. Like in the old days, when I was working with a big orchestra, I had to do a 2-hour rehearsal, and different musicians. But now I have my own band. It's tight and together.
I love it. Everyone listening, Michigan everywhere, Andiamo Celebrity Showroom, March 27th. And then you jump to Ohio on March 28th and at Packard Music Hall. You're on the road like 200 days of the year. Do you like the travel? Do you like the bus?
I love it. Ever since I first started in '67, it's been quite an eventful, because I've traveled the world several times, and I keep traveling it now, and I want to do more of it this year, more countries this year, and international dates as well, those sort of things.
Yeah, so no matter where you are, from the Philippines to right around the corner, Engelbert Humperdinck is coming, and the album will be out. You can go to engelbert.com and stay up to date. Also on Instagram, you can see Engelbert's Instagram page and stay up to date on the new album and the new music that's to come, and we'll celebrate him. We're going to be celebrating you all year as you reach to the big 9-0. Do you have plans yet for the big day, May 2nd?
We're working on it.
Okay, we're ready.
Yeah,
we're ready for it.
I probably spend it in England, in my home in England. I love that house. I've had it since '78. My children grew up in it, and my wife, God rest her soul, she used to love the gardens and over there. And I was there at Christmas, and it was wonderful to be back in the old homestead.
I love that. You have your children, and when I was reading about you and your life, the things you've said about your beautiful wife and the beautiful life you had together was very touching. It makes me think of my family and my grandparents, and I thank my grandmother so much for exposing me to good music and taking me to see you when I was 13 years old, because I got to see how the best do it, and it's something that will forever be a memory that I'll always cherish so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I appreciate, and my brother. I gotta say shout out to my brother. If you get streams of Lesbian Seagull, Engelbert Humperdinck, my brother played that every day for years because he thought that was the funniest thing. You have quite the sense of humor. You get the joke.
Thank you. Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead, if you were that age, that that was another chart smashing hit. I will be listening to you. We'll be streaming you in my house, and I look forward to seeing you here in Michigan in the coming months. I was so grateful and so honored to be able to talk to you. I'll be singing real loud in the audience.
Okay. All right.
Much love. Thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome, sir. Take care. God bless you.
How great is he? How sweet is he? I loved it. It was very moving and special to me. Lesbian Seagull, Beavis and Butthead Do America. That's Engelbert Humperdinck. Thank you, Marie. I really mean every word of it. I've been listening to him for 20 years, 30 years. And he's just got one of those voices. He knows how to pick a song with a good melody. And his live arrangements are so good. The greats, some of the greats. Robert singing Engelbert to Engelbert. It doesn't get more surreal than that for Robert, who some interviews make me so nervous. And one of them was that. Marie says, looks amazing, sounds happy to be talking to you. He was very sweet, very, very sweet. He looks incredible for not. What is his secret? He's interesting. You know, he's a ladies' man. He's got all the ladies that work for him. And him and his wife had an amazing relationship for a very long time. And they did their thing and had their own rules. And they really, really are fascinating to me. Let's see what else y'all said. Great. Thank you, Tita. Thank you, Engelbert Humperdinck. Adrian says he's so great. He looks fantastic. Marie says another great conversation. Nicely done. Enjoy the sessions of me singing. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. So Darius, we're going to see Josh Groban. Me and Darius. Darius loves Josh Groban. We're going to see Josh Groban and Jennifer Hudson here. I got him front row tickets for Christmas, you know. So we're not going to see Josh Groban tomorrow for Valentine's Day. He says, I forgot it was Mateo Lane. Now I'm sad because I thought I was going to see Josh Groban. Soon, you got a couple months. You got a couple months left to go before you see Josh Groban. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. See, do you know what's funny? While Engelbert was talking, StreamYard took me off Facebook. I got a message that says, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook. It is possible that this stream was ended or deleted. We'll keep trying and let you know if it's resolved. If this continues, try creating a new stream or just remove it from StreamYard and re-add it. They kicked me out. See, are you trying to beef with me, StreamYard? Because you deleted all of my interviews. Listen to me. I love this application. I've done 1,000 episodes here. I'm so sad about it. I talked to Adrian about it last night. It's okay. The best is always yet to come, right? Life is about the perspective. There's so many interviews, and we just ask people to do it again, or we just keep on moving. That's life. When you get knocked down, you get back up and you keep on going. So what we got to do is we just keep on trucking and keep on going and find the love in your life and focus on that. You know. That's the truth. So my mom says, thank you, honey, for the amazing memories. And Adrian says, I feel Paris. And Christine says, spread love all around our country and world short needs it. So before I leave you, I say this, as in the words of Christine, Valentine's Day is not about always romantic love. Not everybody is able to be with somebody right now. Sometimes you don't have that special person in your life. Or sometimes, oh goodness, there we go with all of the Josh Groban fandom. You are loved when you say you love me. When you say you love me. Oh, that's a song that gets played here a lot. Let Me Fall, February song. That's a Don't Give Up. Ooh, it's a Groban night. Super. Probably pays $5. He'd show Josh Groban his feet. Mm-hmm. So long short of it is that not everybody has romantic love, but everybody has love. You have a friend, you have a family member, but all of that, more than that, is you have yourself. So you don't need anybody else. If you're having a moment this Saturday and you feel a certain type of way, what you need to know is you have yourself. Be your own Valentine and show yourself some love and care and good kindness. And when you love yourself, it's impossible for other people not to love you back, because you got to love yourself before you can love somebody else and accept love from someone else. So find that love for yourself. It took me 40 something years to get there, and I'm still working on it. So I wish that for you. And I wish you an incredible Valentine's Day. I love you all for being here. You give me and make my dreams come true and let me be a part of your day. And that is the greatest gift. You can be anywhere in the world and you decided to spend this Thursday night with me and my family and my husband and my loved ones and all of you here. You're all VIP roundtablers with the $5 or not. So I thank you all. The best is yet to come. There is more joy than there is sadness. There's more love than there is hate. There's more good than there is bad. Even when you watch the news and go on social media and you don't think there is. You just got to find it, okay? So from me to you, I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely is a man without love. That is not a romantic song. This moment in time, this right kind of day. Oh, I love being with you and watching our lives at play. And no matter what comes, I know the sun is gonna shine. Because of you and me, there'll be this moment in time. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.